21 micro shifts for lasting results to get you more balance, feeling more focused, more present, more productive. This is Stacking Balance. I'm Leah Remillet. You have been here for a while, so let's get into this. Today's micro shift, letting go. I can't even tell you how much I am resisting singing right now. We're not just talking about mentally, but physically, by donating things that you no longer need. Now, this might be one of those that you have some resistance to. This might feel hard. Remember how we talked about the power of the brain, and that when we trigger and allow ourselves to do things that are uncomfortable, that we don't want to do, that it gives us more willpower, more resilience, more tenacity, more audacity, like do these hard things. So if you're already starting to tell yourself, oh, I don't really have anything to get rid of, let's be real. We all have stuff that we're hanging on to just in case. Maybe it's the jeans that have not fit in 5 years, but you keep thinking, but maybe someday, if I get rid of them, then it's like I'm giving up. Or it's the holiday candle collection that could last you until 2035. Or it's the kitchen gadget that you were so sure was going to change your life, but you haven't touched it since unboxing it. And now you feel guilty because you paid for it, but you don't use it. You should hold on to it. No. Whatever it is, it's time to let go. The truth is, holding on to things that we don't need creates stress. Studies have shown us that clutter increases cortisol, the hormone responsibility for stress and overwhelm. Look, we're talking about cortisol again. We're always talking about cortisol because the opposite of stress is balance. So that's why it's going to come up over and over and over. The more that we hold on to those just in case things or those things that we feel guilty about, the more mental weight that we are carrying. And guilt-based clutter, like I spent money on this, so I should use it, right? Like that mentality, it is one of the worst. It just leaves us staring at reminders of wasted purchases, of where we made a mistake, where we messed up. Let's give permission to forgive ourselves, to let it go, and to move on. And then there's the whole, well, I should sell this, so I'm holding on to it pile. I see that one a lot. I have been guilty of that one where it's like, oh, we should like do a garage sale or something. But I loathe garage sales. Like the last thing I want to do is spend my entire Saturday sitting in my garage bargaining with people when I paid 50 and they want to give me 50 cents, right? Like, and yet I'll be like, oh, but I feel so guilty to just give it away. I should probably sell it. Here's what I'm going to say to that. If you really feel like you should sell it, then you have today to do it. Put it on Facebook Marketplace or whatever you sell things. Take a picture of it, list it right this second. If you're not willing to do that, then just donate it and let it go. Because how long have you had that I've been meaning to list of clothes or baby gear or old furniture, and it's just compounding, it's growing, it's mold that is just like, growing spurs and getting bigger. Okay, it's not mold. I'm not saying your stuff is moldy. I'm just saying it takes on a life of its own. So let me free you from that. If you haven't sold it yet, you probably won't. If you feel like you absolutely need to, then try today. Otherwise, just donate it. So find 5 things in your home and donate them today. Not sure where to start? Go to the most cluttered area of your house, okay? What is it? A room probably already popped up in your head. So don't just pretend that there isn't one. When I say the most cluttered area of your house, what did you think of? Was it your coat closet? Was it your master closet? Was it your kitchen? Was it the laundry room? Whatever it was, whatever just popped in your head, go to that area and go find 5 things. Wherever it was, go there right now. Find the 5 things that you don't use, that you don't love, you don't need, whatever it is. Put them in a garbage bag. Take that bag straight to your car. Open the trunk. Put it in the car. This is the key. If it stays inside, it's just moving clutter from one place to another. If you move it to the garage, it's just moving clutter from inside to outside. And, that's why most people can't use their garages. Bonus points if you can drop off your donation at a center this week, but at the very least, get it out of your house and get it into your car. I make these donations all the time, and I've over the years really realized it's not worth holding on to these things. And I've tried to train my kids too, because I don't want them to feel weighed down by the heaviness of these things that we feel like we have to keep because, well, so-and-so gave it to you. Are you sure? Right? Like, that's not fair. If it's not the right fit, if it's not the right toy, if it's not the right thing, it's okay to let somebody else find joy in it by donating it. So I've tried to get better at this to where now I am really lucky because I live pretty close to a donation drop off. There's one right behind my grocery store. So that makes it really simple for me, but I've gotten very good about, like, if there's some things, I don't wait to collect a bunch of stuff. I'm like, no, it's right behind my grocery store. It takes me an extra 3 minutes. I'm just collecting it. I'm putting it in the car. And it really is amazing how good I feel every time I make that drop off. Like, I just feel accomplished. I feel so proud of myself. So letting go, it's not just about decluttering your space. It's about decluttering your mind and giving yourself that win where you do feel proud of yourself. You're like, I made progress. I was able to let something that wasn't serving me go so that I could make room for really peace, right? Like, that's ultimately what we want, is peace. When we let go of this stuff, it reduces stress. It creates mental clarity. It shifts our mindset from scarcity to abundance. It makes our home more of a sanctuary, more of a refuge. It blesses someone else who actually needs what you're holding on to. And in all honesty, you're not going to miss it. You know, for the 100 things that I donate, there might be 1% where I'm like, shoot, I need that. Okay, worst case scenario, I go out and I buy it again. And hopefully I'm learning a lesson about recognizing what I actually need and what I don't. And when you're done, do you want to know what you're going to feel? You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel more free. You're going to feel less weighed down by stuff. So go do it now. 5 items, 1 bag, straight to the car. Once you've done it, text your accountability pod with a picture of the bag in your trunk so that you can verify that you did it. And if you haven't grabbed your free Stacking Balance resource pack yet, what are you waiting for? I've got so many great extra bonus tips and ideas and just helps in there. Go to 21.balancingbusy.com. Grab it now. Tomorrow is day 20, only 2 days left. So 5 items, 1 bag, straight to the car, and then I'll see you tomorrow.